time, but it is still not going to move him right up. We haven't seen the time come up yet on our list, but 32.5 is going to put him into 7th place. So Prost moves up into 7th place, and he'll be going for another quick lap now, and there is Ayrton Senna. And he is the last person to go out for the first time, and we have a spinner, and that is Gerhard Berger, who is a very much improved driver, and he's been going very well indeed with the Benetton recently. In qualifying, got fastest lap in the race at Hockenheim, but he seems to be impaled on that curb. The car is stuck on its tummy, and they're going to have to lift it off. I think he should probably get out and supervise. They seem to be a bit stuck to do. They should move the front off, and then the back will be pushable off. Ah, they've got the hang of it now. I dare say his engine is stalled by now, so they should give him a push, and then they can clear the track. Yeah, there we go. There have been a few spins here. Senna has had a good 3 spins in the 2 days. There was an extra day's practice on Thursday, an extra session, an unofficial practice for 2 hours, which allowed everybody to get the hang of the circuit and have a look at the new track. And the organisation and the preparation of the facilities here has been absolutely marvellous. And I must say the Hungarians are being extremely hospitable hosts to all of us, and it's a marvellous effort, being the first Eastern Bloc World Championship Grand Prix. They seem to be a bit of a loss to get Berger back on the move. That's it, now they're getting going.
Here is Ayrton Senna, the Brazilian who won in Spain and won in America, and who at the present moment is in 3rd position in the Drivers' World Championship in his Lotus with the Renault engine. And he is in 6th position on the grid. Now he's approaching the line, goes over it, and it looks to me as though he is up to his qualifying speed now into turn 1, the 3rd gear right-hander, and then as the course starts to drop downhill here underneath the bridge, turn 2 the left-hander, down then to the downhill S's, which are the slowest point on the course. They come down to about 60 miles an hour, and they're rolling round on a trailing throttle. Then as he comes out of the right-hander, which follows this left, the course starts to climb uphill. He's doing about 150 miles an hour as he goes into this left-hander, down into 3rd gear for turn 6 at about 110, tiny little short straight at 140 miles an hour, 2nd gear into the top chicane. There he goes, and Ayrton Senna is trying now to beat the fastest lap we've had so far, Nigel Mansell's 1 minute 30.22, which will be, I suspect, just a whisker over 100 miles an hour, probably the first 100-mile-an-hour lap there's been at the Hungaroring. As now, down towards turn 12, out of the right-hander there at about 85 miles an hour, building up to 135 went Senna. Now he's down to the 2nd gear, turn 16, up to the right-hander, which leads out into the start and finish straight. And according to my stopwatch, it was 1 minute 29.45, in which case, if I'm close to it, it is. That means to say that up into pole position goes Ayrton Senna, 1 minute 29.45, faster than Mansell's 1 minute 30.2.
Yes, and that was a 1-lap special by Senna, because he posted the time and he slowed right down to cool the tyres down. It'll be interesting to see if he